What's extraordinary about the Institute of Ophthalmology, it's not like a chemistry department, for example, in a university, where we are a specialised research institute on vision health and vision disease, if you like. What that means is we bring together so many different investigators with different expertise and different ways of researching and understanding eye health and eye disease and translating that for patient benefit. What's wonderful is actually the ability for us to meet the patients, particularly for the students and young postdocs. You know, it's great when you're in the lab, you can see we're using lots of little colourless liquids here and it's slightly out of context, but the beauty of having the joint site is that you can meet the patients who have these conditions, talk to them about their experiences and realise that the huge need to help develop understanding and new therapies for these conditions. So we take patients who don't have a diagnosis for their condition and we can look in their human genome using really cutting-edge techniques and try and identify the variants in the human genome that are causing that condition. So we can actually help to diagnose those patients. Now we can develop cell models from stem cells. So we can grow a little retina in a dish, or we can grow some corneal cells. And we can ask the question, how is this change in their DNA causing those cells to dysfunction? And not only that, we can go into those cell models and test therapies. And one of the therapies that we're really keen on is like a sticky plaster over the mutation that's causing the disease. So we can fool the cells into pretending they don't have a mutation that causes the eye disease, and hopefully that will then translate into therapy in the clinic. And we have examples of where that's been successful. So it's hugely exciting to actually bring genetics in with cell biology and then test the treatment in the lab that can then go into the clinic. Moorfields Eye Charity have been extraordinary because they support PhD studentships across the joint site, so we can get people involved, and very rarely do they ever want to leave vision research. So this is a new generation of researchers, and Moorfields Eye Charity also support early career researcher fellowships, so to get people who finish their PhD onto the next platform so they can start thinking about what is the research avenue they really want to pursue, what is the question that they want to address in terms of translational eye research. And so that support is so important, and also through fundamental pieces of equipment, for example, like fancy microscopes. Those sorts of pieces of equipment can really transform our ability to do pieces of research that we couldn't do otherwise.